Hello, seniors at Fort Mill High School. This video walkthrough is going to show you how to request your letters of recommendation from teachers at our school. If you are requesting a letter from someone outside of Fort Mill High School, please talk to them directly and find out what your college wants you to do for recommenders that are not in this Navient system. Your recommender that is outside of our school is going to need to send that letter directly to the college. The other thing that I want you to make sure of is that you have your colleges, or at least have started listing those under this colleges I'm applying to link. If you have not done so, please go back and watch the How to Request Your Transcripts video so that you can walk through that whole process and have at least a couple of colleges that you are looking at applying to. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is click on colleges I'm applying to. You're going to see a list of all of the different schools that you have in your list. It will show you if you've requested transcripts. It will show you if your counselor has sent those transcripts. So this is a really good overview. Then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of this screen and click on this Letters of Recommendation section. On this screen, you're going to see all of your different requests for letters of recommendation. When you first log in, it's going to be blank. And then once you have added requests, you're going to see them here. It will show the status of either pending, that it has been submitted, or if it is canceled. So we're going to click on Add Request, and then we're going to look at the first step is who do you want to write this recommendation? So there's a list of all of the different teachers that are in here. I'm going to scroll down and select the admin. The next step is you're going to select what colleges the request is for. So the first option is that the recommender is going to be able to send their letter to every single college that is on your list. And what's going to happen is if they are sending it to every school on your list, then you will, even if you in 2 months decided that you wanted to apply to another college, if you select that button, that request or that letter of recommendation will go to that new college. If you don't select this option, then you would have to remember to go in and request that your recommender submit it and make sure that you remind your recommender to go in and submit the letter to that particular school. So the other option is that you're going to choose a specific college from your colleges I'm applying to list, and then you're going to see all of the different letters that are all of the different colleges where you can send letters. So you're going to see there are this many that are required. So Clemson University does not require any letters of recommendation. There are 10 letters that you are allowed to send, and then there are this many that are requested. Your due dates are going to come from where you submit and enter in your transcript requests of what your college application deadline is. So this would be useful if you had a teacher who was an alumni at a specific school, for example, and you wanted them to submit a letter for you to that school, but only to that school. So one of the things that you would do is, so say that I wanted this admin person to only send a letter to Clemson, and then I did not want them to send a letter to any of these other colleges, then you would go ahead and you would hit Submit Request. You can add a personal note in here, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute. So the other thing that happens is, say that this person that you specifically wanted to send those letters to only those set colleges, if you end up adding more schools to this list, to your colleges I'm applying to list, and you have not selected this first option, you're going to have to come back in to this screen and request that recommender send the letter to that new college that you've added. So it really is going to depend on what your needs are with sending the letter to the different colleges and what you're asking your recommenders to do. So I'm going to say that we want this to go to all colleges. And then for the personal note, you can type something in here. I would also encourage you to reach out directly to the person who's writing your letter. You want to ask them politely if they can write you a positive letter of recommendation. You want to give them some kind of brag sheet or resume that explains your just all of the things about you that you want to make sure that your recommender knows, or if there is something specific that you're talking about in your college application essay that you want to make sure that they get added in to their letter so that they can write the best possible letter for you. So once you have all of that completed, you're going to go ahead and click Submit Request. Then you're going to see that my applications for all applications for this admin PS is going to go to every single application, no matter whether I have it in my list now or if it's one that I request in the future. If you wanted to go back in and add another request, so say that you need 3 letters for University of South Carolina, you're going to click on Add Request. You're going to add in that next person, and you're going to click on University of South Carolina and then submit that specific request. So if you only wanted to have 2 people that were writing all of your letters, and then you wanted something different for a 3rd letter, you can go in and you can customize this to fit your needs. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact your school counselor. We are here to support you and look forward to hearing about your acceptance. Thanks and have a great day.